Hi guys, welcome to Ninja. So today we are in Caldwell Zoo Part 2, and now we're going to do the Africa exhibit. And once you come inside the Africa exhibit, you will always be seeing cheetahs. So they have more than 7 cheetahs. I know that's a lot, and they have a very big enclosure for them. Do you see the cheetah in the back? This zoo lets you have a closer look with the cheetahs. After you see the cheetahs, you'll see the African aviary, which is a big collection of birds in a gigantic place. And in this place, we saw a bird that we've never seen before. It's called the vulturing guinea fowl, and it actually looks like a vulture. And you see that blue color? It actually, the color, it looks so cool. I've never seen anything like this. It's actually a domesticated type, but it's like a really cool color. You see that? It just looks so cool. Its head is only bald. It'll open its mouth it looks so cool when it just opens its mouth. See? And then here's some of the domesticated types. And here's like hammercut top. It's another type of bird. And there's scarred ibis, and you can see the gray-crowned crane over there. And here we're going to see the rhinos. They have a lot of direction signs, and here is a rhino. It's it was really beautiful. We're just lying over there in the corner, sunbathing, I guess, because it was a pretty hot day when we went. I really couldn't see the horn. It was really small. And right now we're in the African exhibit, and we're going to see the giraffe house where the giraffes eat and sleep. And it was very beautiful here. They have a small waterfall in the entry, and it's really close up, kind of. And all of the giraffes are here except one. And if all the giraffes were out there in the outlook place, it would be pretty crowded because they are I don't know, seven giraffes, and including the one baby that was just born. You can see it behind the grass. The hay. And one was just so big. It was 20 feet. They have a measuring thingy over there, as you can see, and you can measure the giraffe's height. And this was the biggest one. I think it's the mom. You can see one going behind there. I'm pretty sure that tunnel just leads to the African enclosure. And see, there's 2 giraffes in here right now, and one giraffe is should I go outside or should I come back to eat? And the baby giraffe just looks so cute. And see, there's 4 giraffes over there, I'm pretty sure. And the baby giraffe is just so cute, as I was saying earlier. And this one was gigantic. Seeing it so close actually made me think okay, this is really big, because as you see in the Arbuckle Wilderness, we saw the giraffe close up, we saw its legs, but in most African overlooks, you can't see the legs of the giraffe. You just see the head when you're feeding them. But we gotta see how big they were. And now we're going to do some giraffe feeding at the African overlook. There's only one giraffe that we gotta feed. Maybe all the other giraffes were in the giraffe house that we just saw. So we're going to do the giraffe feeding. It was $5 for a box of lettuce, and it was so fun. We can bring lettuce, but it's not, they said the lettuce that they give us zoos to feed the giraffes are special just for the giraffes, and it was so crowded. Everyone was feeding so much. I think that even the giraffe would be okay, that's enough. I'm too full. They kept on feeding it, and you can see it's totally too full. And then it's making its tongue go out. And this giraffe, their spots are a little darker. So I think this is a reticulated or Maasai giraffe. And you gotta pet the giraffe when you're just feeding it. You gotta pet it, because it just comes so close. You pet it, it doesn't do anything. But some kids are literally afraid, because in the African overlook, as you can see, they had 3 African elephants. They didn't have Asian elephants here. Okay, that's so cool. And at the African overlook, you can see the lions literally from the African overlook. And did you just see that? When I turned around, the giraffe just comes and hits me. I'm what is that? And then at the African overlook, you can directly see all of the lions. It was so creepy. The kids freaked out because the lions were actually inside the African overlook, but they weren't. They had a glass place. That was really creepy, and it actually was kids freaked out there. And that was the way they designed this exhibit is the best. This is so far the best zoo I ever went to, because do you see that kid? She just threw a piece of lettuce down there. And essentially just hoarding a piece of lettuce. He's like, okay, finally I'm going to come to you. We had like so much lettuce in that one box, so I think $5 is worth it. And then when you try to pet it, he's like, no, bye bye, I'm not giving, I'm too full. And then after I get overlooked, you can see kudos, ostriches, warthogs, zebras, wildebeest, and much more. There are so much animals over there. It was shaped like a pea, and you know that small line in the pea? In that line, there's all the ostriches, kudos. Yeah, you can see over there, they're all just piled up over there. And you can see the zebras and the wildebeest. Like, there's only one wildebeest outside. And all of the others were just inside over there. You see there's like springboks and gazelles and all of that. They had lots of animals. And here are the elephants. They were fighting. We didn't know if they're fighting or just hugging each other. One was just so calm, and he's like, you guys fight, I'm not gonna fight, I'm too calm. It was like, just like, okay, I'm not fighting. He was just watching the fighting. Were they having a wrestling match or something? And while he's just standing on the judge, it was like amazing. You see, they were just holding their tusks together and just fighting. They had like a small cafe over here, and right now we're going to see the elephants more close up. And as you can see, there's one elephant over there, and this was like a really cool place to see them. See, you can get so close up with them. This is one of the only places that you can see African elephants, because African elephants aren't that much zoos have, but Asian elephants, like, it's very common. It's not like as endangered as African, because in India and Southeast Asia, there's a lot of Asian elephants. So African elephants are pretty rare. So it's one of the only zoos that have them. So we're lucky to see them at this zoo. And this one looks so cool. As you can see, they're fighting over there. They're just like using their trunks and fighting with each other. And then that elephant's like, hi guys, what are you doing? They're like, I'm fighting. They just keep on fighting. They're fighting for a long time. When you see, they just jumped basically. And they were very big and massive. This is like one of the only times I've seen African elephants, and they are way bigger than I thought. And as you can see, they're just holding their tusks together and fighting. Alright, so now we're going to see the cute little meerkats, and before we see that, this is the Goosery outpost where you can eat some food. And here are the meerkats. They're so cute. They had a few of them, most of them are underground, and as I said, here are the lions. They actually made like the glass so see really scared if the lion just like breaks the fence and comes out. But I bet like the people who own the zoo would have done something to make sure they don't come out, because it's so close. There was like a small girl standing right next to us. She literally started crying when the lion just roared, because it was so close, and she got like really scared. And there's a bunch of lions here, and look, it's actually like the lions are sitting inside the African outpost, but it's actually just a small enclosure. And as you think, it might look pretty small, but they also have another place where they can sleep. That's where the male one was. These were just lionesses. There's like also a male one, and see, you can like, I think you guys agree with me now. Look how close it is. You can literally see it just walking. And here's Duncan. I mean, not Duncan. This is the African penguin and the birds enclosure. And this was really cool. And because like one penguin was like, I'm gonna swim. Just look at me. But it was going to swim, but it never swam. See, that's a baby penguin. It's just so cool. The penguins. It was like so cute. The penguins, like the penguins, like they're really common. They're African penguins. And here are whistling ducks and a bunch of cichlids. Like they come from Africa. Like they're so colorful. You see how colorful they are? And I don't know if they're algebra tortoises or African style tortoises. And here is a lemur island where you can see lemurs. I don't know why it's so common in most zoos. They just have lemur islands. Like they always have lemur islands in a few zoos that we saw. And they have red ruffed lemurs and wing-tailed lemurs here. You couldn't get a really close-up view with them, but it's a good idea. Well, I can just see it like really close up. It's a good idea, but you couldn't see them close up. So right now we're gonna go in the African forest place, and here are the bongos. This was like an animal I wish to see at many zoos. Yeah, if you've seen our fossil video, I wish to see it there, but I couldn't see it. And this is the Columbus monkey and Dukira exhibit. They said the bongos were supposed to be in here. They're searching all around, and then my dad just turned around and saw them. Here's the Dukira, and here are the Columbus monkeys. This was really funny what the Columbus monkeys did. It was just hanging inside that small basket that they had there. It was eating a banana or some kind of lettuce kind of thing. And yeah, you see it? It's eating some kind of lettuce kind of thing. And there's just one like sitting over there. There are like, I think 4 of them. And there's a small waterfall. I love the way that they did it. See, look at that, just looking inside. It's like, I'm going inside. It just pops inside. It looks funny. And bye, we'll see you in the next video. Make sure to check out Caldwell Zoo 1 and 3. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe. Bye, see you next video.